Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good afternoon to all of you. So today I will just make a video to show you how we can solve another question for chapter 5. So this is also an example from past year paper. Water slosh back and forth in the tank as shown in figure Q5b. The frequency of sloshing omega is assumed to be a function of the acceleration of gravity g, the average depth of the water h, and the length of tank L. Express omega as a set of dimensionless parameters using g and L as repeating variable. So the mark is 12. So it's quite easy question. Okay, so first step is that we list the parameter first. So we have the frequency of sloshing omega is a function of the g and the average depth of water h and the length of tank L. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 parameters. So our n number will be 4. And the second step is that we list the primary dimension for all of these parameters, so the ML and T. And we do a table as usual for omega, for G, for H, and for L. And omega is a frequency, so we know frequency is hertz, and the SI unit will be T minus 1. And the G is acceleration. We know the primary dimension will be L1 T minus 2. The H is the depth. The depth is in meters, so it will be L1. The length also in meters, so this will be L1. The third step is that we calculate the number of K. We calculate K or number of pi. So N minus J. So our N is 4 and J is 2. We have T and L. So J is 2. So 4 minus 2 will be 2 lah. Okay, our K is 2. So we will generate 2 pi in this question. And step number 4, choose the repeating variable, but it's given to you G and L, our repeating variable. So G and L are the repeating variable. So G and L repeating variable. So it left to us the omega and the H as our non-repeating variable. So step number 5, generate the pi. Okay, so we have 2 pi. So pi 1 will be equal to, the first non-repeating variable is omega times GA1 LB1, and pi 2 will be H times GA2 LB2. Okay, and we solve one by one. Okay, pi 1 equal to omega times GA1 LB1, and we have pi 1 will be dimensionless, so L0 T0. Okay, we don't have M in our parameters, we don't have M, so I just write L0 T0 lah. And omega is T minus 1, and G is L1 T minus 2 times A1, and L is L1 times B1. Okay, as usual, we do step by step for L. Okay, 0 equal to L1 times A1, L1 times B1 plus B1. So we have 2 unknown. And for T, 0 equal to T minus 1 plus T minus 2 times A1, so we have minus 2A1. Okay, so 2A1 will equal to minus 1, so A1 equal to minus 0.5. Okay, 1 divided by 2. So we will have to find B1. So B1 will equal to minus A1. So B1 equal to minus times minus 0.5. Okay, so we now have the value for the exponential. So we can write our pi 1 equal to omega times G A1. A1 is minus 0.5 and L B1 is 0.5. So we can write pi 1 equal to omega times L 0.5 divided by G 0.5. Okay, so that's the first pi. And the second pi is H and GA2 LB2, and this again the same, L0 T0 equal to H is L1, G is L1 T minus 2 times A1, L is L1 times B2, sorry, A2, A2, B2. Okay, so again for L 0 equal to 1 plus 1 times A2 plus 1 times B2 plus B2. So we have two unknown. So for T 0 equal to minus 2 times A2, so minus 2 A2, and there's no either here. So we have A will be equal to 0 lah, A2 equals 0. So we can solve here. B2 will equal to A2 is 0, so B2 will be minus 1. So we can solve our pi 2 equal to H times G A2 is 0, L B2 is minus 1. Or we can write our pi 2 equal to H over L. Okay, and the sixth step is write the function, the pi function. Okay, pi 1 equal to F times pi 2. So pi 1 is omega L power of half divided by, G power of half equal to function of H over L. Okay, and they ask you to express omega, so we can write omega as bring this term to the other side. So omega will be G 0.5 over L 0.5 times F times H over L. Okay, so this will be the final answer. Okay, that's all from me. I hope it helps you for your revision for chapter 5.